We aren't going to just up and leave our home. It took us so many years just to be able to afford a house here in Los Angeles. Now you want me to just walk away from everything we've worked for because the damn mutant shifters have decided to come out of the closet? Nora listened to her father arguing with her mom. She was sitting next to her two older brothers on the stairs who were doing the same thing, listening to their parents trying to decide what to do. "Don't worry, Nora," her older brother Tucker whispered. "No matter what happens, we'll stick together. We'll be fine." "Don't lie to her, Tucker. We don't know that. We don't know anything. Our lives are over, stolen by the fucking mutants. I was supposed to graduate high school this year with an associate's degree. Shit, Nora would have been at her first year of high school if it wasn't for them." Ronald, the eldest of them, said. Nora hugged herself, listening to her brothers arguing on the stairs. None of them had been in school for the past 2 years. It was too dangerous to run the schools with all the shifter attacks. Nora was so tired of feeling scared all the time. "Because it's up to me to protect this family. I joined the HRAF, and you will too. We are all going to do our part in taking back our country from these freaks." The human rights activist faction is crazy. They are half the reason for all the fighting. We can't have anything to do with those fanatics. A steady, rapid drumming sounded in the distance. Everyone in the house quit talking and froze in place. It was gunfire. There was another fight breaking out. "Let's wait. Maybe they will stop," Nora pleaded as Tucker grabbed her arm. "I don't want to go back into the sub-basement." "Shut up and move," Ronald growled at her. "It's to keep us safe." Their parents were coming too, but then there was a knock at the door. It wasn't a regular tap at the door. It had a strange rhythm to it that meant something to her father because when he heard it, he turned back. He went and opened the door. "The mutants have decided to take over this neighborhood. They're killing all the humans in these houses. Get your family. We've got a wagon about 2 miles up the road. We're taking care of ours. And you're an HRAF brother now, so we came to help you get out. Thank you." Her father embraced the man with the bald head and tattoos on his scalp. Her mom signaled for them to continue to the basement, but none of the 3 of them moved. "Now you're leaving because some guy says we should?" "Go get your bags, kids," their father said. Nora didn't want to be locked up in the damp darkness for days at a time again, so she listened to her father and went for her bag that was under the stairs. Her brothers followed his orders too. Once their mother saw that they were willing to leave, she too got her bag and handed her husband his. "I hope you're right about these people," she said to him with a frown on her lean face. As soon as they left the house, the shooting got louder. There was screaming and the sound of shifters growling and fighting. They raced down the road as explosions shook the city. The man from the HRAF gave her mom, dad, and Ronald a gun. Men and women dressed in the HRAF colors, red and black, were all over the neighborhood, armed with guns and shooting. Nora saw 4 of them ripped to pieces by a bear shifter. She was so terrified she began to run faster than her family toward the wagon that was overflowing with people already. So many were trying to leave. How will we even fit? "Shoot, damn it!" the HRAF man commanded. Nora heard the gunfire going off right behind her. "No, keep going! Run, Nora!" Tucker screamed out a sound of terror at her back. The wagon was leaving. "No, please wait!" Nora cried out, running as hard and as fast as she could. A young boy about the age of Ronald stuck his hand out and pulled her into the wagon. As soon as she was in, she turned to help pull her family inside. But there was no one to help. Their bodies were in pieces over the street. Mutants swarmed the street, killing the HRAF so quickly that there were none of the street fighters left to escape with the people they saved. The young boy who saved her hugged her as they both cried. He'd just lost his father, and she'd just lost everything. Nora Prush sat up with a start as Slade shook her. "You were having